From the massive East Coast storm Sandy. It's almost hard to comprehend the scope of all the damage. New York officials estimate it could total $33 billion in their state alone. There are beginning to be some slight bright spots. The first day of gas rationing is bringing shorter lines at the pump now.
Our Mike Petronille covered that superstorm Sandy in New York and in New Jersey.
Now Mike's back, and he found some kids who are trying to make a difference back east.
They're ready to give up. They didn't even want to leave their homes.
At St. Petronille School in Glen Ellen, the East Coast devastation is being felt in West suburban classrooms.
Even the smallest amount of hope goes a long way.
That's because the school's more than 500 students have joined in a massive relief effort by collecting thousands of pounds of supplies.
Well, I thought they needed help, and I thought it'd be nice.
I had a chance to show a few pictures and talk about my time covering Hurricane Sandy.
I'm here at Ideal Beach.
And the flooding left in the storm's wake.
75% of this town would be underwater. That's how it was in Hoboken, New Jersey.
Students say they can relate because they realize that one day it could be their town needing help.
It's just weird to think that that could happen to us, and we kind of get to feel what it would be like if it were us instead of them.
And the principal says that's why she let the kids out of class for a while today, so they could personally deliver their packages to the donation site.
We talk about making a difference in the world, and you can't do that in a classroom.
It felt amazing that we get to help these people, and having them literally walk the items over here makes them see the difference they can have in everybody's life.
Teachers say the students' eagerness to help is inspiring.
I wanted them to actually walk, feel it, touch it, and see how huge we can be when we do things together.
And this all started just days ago. That's when a Glen Ellen mom sent an email that she was going to send a truck to New York. Now her house is so full of stuff, they had to, as you saw in that story, store the stuff in the front yard before they sent it off on Monday.
Well, first day back. Thanks for the reporting, Mike. You saw it. Was it worse than what we saw on television?
Absolutely. I mean, I've seen a lot of storms, a lot of floods, a lot of tornadoes here. This was so much worse, and I think it's just because it was simply so incredibly widespread. I mean, the storm literally hit 20 states. So that just gives you an example. And, I mean, to see it up close, it was unforgettable.
Isolated.
Yeah, certainly, and I think they're going to need a lot of help for a long time. I mean, this isn't something you're going to measure in weeks. We're talking months and months and possibly years and years.
Thanks, Mike. We have Steve Baskerville standing by. Speaking of the weather,